Welcome to the World Register. The World Register is an independent news source providing truthful, unbiased, and timely reporting about people, places, and events. RT reports today that U.S. and coalition forces may stay in Iraq after the Islamic State terrorist group is defeated. During a video conference, U.S. Army Lieutenant General Stephen Townsend, the coalition commander in Iraq, said, quote, "The Iraqi government has expressed an interest in having the U.S. forces and coalition forces remain after the defeat of ISIS. Our government is equally interested in that." End quote. Speaking over the video link from Baghdad, Lieutenant General Townsend added, quote, "So this fight is far from over, so I wouldn't expect to see any significant change in our troop levels in the immediate future because there's still hard work to be done. All of us can look back to the end of 2011 when the U.S. and coalition forces left Iraq the last time and saw what played out in the intervening 3 years. I don't think we want to replay that." End quote. As reported by One America News Network, the British government said on Wednesday it would not publish in full its report on the sources of funding of Islamic extremism in Britain. The report, commissioned in November 2015 by then Prime Minister David Cameron, was handed to the government last year, and ministers have been under pressure to release its findings following 3 deadly attacks in Britain since March, which have been blamed on Islamist militants. Home Secretary Amber Rudd said that though some extremist Islamist organizations were receiving hundreds of thousands of pounds, she had decided against publishing the review in full. In a written statement to Parliament, she also said, quote, "This is because of the volume of personal information it contains and for national security reasons." End quote. Rudd added the review found that the most common source of support for these organizations was from small anonymous donations from people based in Britain itself. However, it also found overseas funding was a significant source of income for some organizations. Critics were quick to see a cover-up to shield Saudi Arabia, a powerful ally of Britain and the world's biggest oil exporter. The Home Office stated in response that the diplomatic relations played no part in the decision not to publish the full report. And Reuters news agency reports Saudi Arabia's defense minister, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, discussed military ties in a telephone call with his Turkish counterpart, Saudi state news agency SPA reported after a new contingent of Turkish troops arrived in Qatar. Turkey has backed Qatar in its dispute with 4 Arab countries, including Saudi Arabia, which have imposed sanctions on Qatar, accusing it of supporting terrorism. Qatar denies these charges. SPA said that the telephone call was initiated by the Turkish minister, Fikri Isaac, in which bilateral ties, especially in the field of defense, were discussed. It gave no further details.